part two. As I was saying, it's a two-sided market, so you will be able to make money on the short side and the downside. And I use tick really for timing and to measure the market breadth, like the market, just how the market's moving, like just the sheer power of one side or other, buying and selling. Sometimes need the price and the ticks really just it's beautiful sometimes to how they merge together. But again, that took a long time for me to master as well. Um, that the two just started to merge together. And that's pretty much because I feel like there's only one or two ways you can trade. I mean, if you're intraday trader, you can either be a trend trader or a counter trend trader. And if you're a breakout trader, you're technically a trend trader because you're playing breakout. So, I mean, don't I feel like the minute I stop overcomplicating trading, it started to make more sense. And when I took off certain things and I stopped looking at this and stopped looking at that, like I actually just look at news, so I won't be in the way of a news event. And I don't really look at levels, guys. I just don't look at support resistance levels because I just never was good at it. I'm not saying they don't work because it's more than one way to trade, but I'm saying for me as a trader, it don't work. What resonated with me is looking at the dome and figuring out levels. And what really made me turn the corner was when I started to get biases. When I have a bias, it's easier to trade if I have, say, a short bias in these levels. It's just easier to trade. I don't have to look for longs. I mean shorts, yeah, longs in this area. But say for instance, and it's in another video, I'll do a recap of what I traded today. But this is just pretty much let me know how I trade. So I do take counter trend trades a lot actually. I take these levels and certain levels. But that's legit just how I trade. Like I said, the edge is in the dome. I look at the dome and I use Fibonacci's just to give me a bias, and I'll just trade that way. And then I do scale out really fast, boom, 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 and then the market, and I'll add right back really fast too. And if the market come back, I'll do a lot of if I have 10 trades, guys, I probably have one. This is how trading works for me. This is how one of my mentors taught me how it works. Trading is about winning small, losing small, winning small, losing small, winning big, winning big. Your trading is going to be pretty much made up of your day. If you trade how I trade, your trade is going to be made up of winning small, losing small, winning small. One or two outlier trades is going to make your day. One or two outlier trades is going to make my day. One or two outlier days is going to make my week. Maybe one or two outlier weeks is going to make my month. Three or four months is going to make my year. And that's, couple huge big years is going to make my career. That's trading to me. So I look at that as an intraday where if I hit one or two outlier trades, one outlier trade, two outlier trades, there's pretty much, and these are trades where I catch a runner, where I scale out, boom, 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 and I add, and I just keep adding, and it keeps going in my favor. Those are what I consider outlier trades. I hit one or two of those. And if I just keep my mental mind and I keep trading and hold to my stops, there's almost no way, unless I just have a brain fart, that could be actual losing day. Maybe it's not. It won't. If I keep losing, it won't be as big of a day as it could be. But I almost have to go to sleep trading for that to be, because I'm catching outlier trades. And that's the difference. I want to catch outlier trades, small winners, small losers, outlier trades. And I don't trade with stops, actual put a stop in the market. I'll know where I'm going to stop myself out at, but I don't trade with a stop per se. I would trade okay, if my stop is 2069s right here, I would, and I'm short in these areas, and it 69. Okay, 69 is the stop, and if it goes above, I'll play it like how it feels. And I'm a more of a trader, and I'm kind of aggressive. I take a lot of what I call sequences, and sequences are from entry to flat as a sequence. So if I if I get long, scale out, scale in, boom, come back, break even. That's a sequence. That's the break even sequence. So that's my sequences. So I'll take a lot of sequences, but and out of 10 trades, again, it'd be two outlier trades or one outlier trade, and you have like four winners, small winners, and like maybe um, two or three losses where I call full stop outs, and like one or two something in that area of break even. That's my trading. But that equation I just gave you right there is my equation of making money consistently. Um, so I mean that's pretty much how I trade. I mean you guys know I told you I don't use stops, and I use Fibonacci for just for biases, and I'll show you guys. This is just a brief introduction of how I trade, but I'll do a video recap today, which today was this is Monday the 15th, June 15th, 2015. Today was a great day. It showed I had some patience. I wasn't as aggressive as I thought I should have been, actually, but I showed patience, and I caught like two. I call it 1.5 outlier. One of the trades I caught was pretty decent, and yeah, I had a few stop outs, but nothing big, guys. It was actually a really good day today. The market moved very well, and I'll explain on the video when I do a recap about how I felt like the market moved, and I'll show you. I'll give you guys some setups that I actually use that you can go test. And I'll show you guys like how people say certain things don't work and this don't work. Yeah, nothing works in by itself. Like candlestick patterns don't work by themselves. The tick doesn't work by itself. Fibonacci doesn't work by itself. Everything works with the combination of a couple things, and that's why I said in one of my last videos that I'll give you guys a little bit of how, because I can't give you every single nuance of how I trade, because there's certain things that I can't really explain until they happen. And I'm sure if you're trying to explain your trading plan to someone, it's the same exact situation. But that's pretty much how I trade. Today was a pretty good day. Like I said, my edge is in reading the dome, which I call the new floor. It's the new floor trader. It's like trading on the floor. They play games, they pull orders, they all that stuff happens. They attract the big orders. Give you guys an example. There's 3,000 S&P orders on a price. Let's just go 76 here. Let's say 3,000, and the market's going up, and it's on the offer, and it's on the offer, and you see it, and it goes up to there, and it goes past the 76. So those people are sitting there. They got executed if those are real orders, right? But the market keeps trickling up, say 4, 5, 6 ticks. Then people had to pull. They had to be fake orders, because think about that. Like the market was going up on less orders than that. It was going down on less orders than that. You have 3,000 and they get executed. Say 2,500 get executed. The market should immediately, it should start to flip. It should start to turn. It should maybe go a couple ticks and start to turn. And that's the edge. If you learn how to read the dome, you learn that's the closest to the market you can get. If you want to talk about a leading indicator, there's no more leading than that, unless you know the actual news before it's going to come out. Other than that, there's no more leading indicators. Like cookie cutter patterns, like flag patterns, I don't believe, for me, they didn't work. And head and shoulders and double tops and all that stuff really didn't work for me. What really started to work, and it took me a long time, guys, to really learn how to use that dome, but I did. And the biggest thing that helped me is having a bias and understanding the market you're trading. Understand that the ES is a two-sided market. You can trade both on most days. So that's pretty much how I trade. In the next video, I'm doing a recap of the day, and I'm gonna explain to you like the trades I took and why, and I'm gonna go over them like that. All right, thanks, guys.